Imagine pressing down on the gas pedal and realizing your transmission just refuses to shift correctly. Or maybe it feels like it has locked itself into second or third gear and won't budge. If you have plugged in your scanner and seen the code P0878, you are dealing with a transmission fluid pressure sensor or switch D-circuit high error. This might sound like a mouthful of technical jargon, but let's break down exactly what is happening inside your gearbox. Your transmission relies on hydraulic pressure to change gears smoothly. The transmission fluid pressure sensor, which we often call the TEFP, acts as the eyes for your car's computer. It is usually attached to the side of the valve body inside the transmission, or sometimes screwed directly into the case. Its job is to convert that mechanical fluid pressure into an electrical voltage signal. When the computer receives this signal, it knows exactly how much pressure is building up, and when a shift is happening. The P0878 code pops up when the voltage coming from this sensor is higher than what the computer considers normal. It is essentially shouting that something is wrong with the signal it is getting. Now, before you panic and think your entire transmission is blown, you need to know that this is often an electrical circuit issue rather than a mechanical failure of the gears themselves. Because this is electrical, the computer might try to compensate by forcing the car into a limp mode to protect itself, which explains why your shift quality feels terrible or why you are stuck in one gear. The causes can range from a short to power in the signal circuit to a bad ground connection. However, before you start tearing things apart, start with the basics. Check for any technical service bulletins for your specific vehicle because some Dodge, Jeep, General Motors, and Toyota models are notorious for this. And there might be a known software fix. If there are no bulletins, your next move is a visual inspection. Locate that sensor on the transmission. You are looking for wires that might have rubbed against metal and exposed the copper, or connectors that look melted or burned. The most common culprit for this specific code is actually corrosion. Pull the connector apart and look at the metal terminals inside. If they look green or crusty, that is your problem right there. A little electrical contact cleaner and a plastic brush can save you hundreds of dollars in unnecessary repairs. If the connections look clean, you will need a digital voltmeter. With the key on but the engine off, check the voltage at the signal wire. You should typically see either 5 volts or 12 volts, depending on your manufacturer specifications. If the voltage is correct, switch to an ohmmeter and check the sensor's resistance. If the sensor readings do not change when you wiggle the connector or do not match the manual, then unfortunately, the sensor itself is toast and needs to be replaced. Taking these step by step can save you a lot of time and help you pinpoint whether it is just a dirty wire or a dead sensor.